that every time I get on this bike, I'm always praising everybody, you know, how great this kind of motorcycles are. Number one, okay, I will say 5 things, and maybe you're gonna add up more, that is a good thing for you to purchase a Hawk DLX or a Hawk carburetor version. Number one, they are affordable, right? I mean, for something brand new out the box for around under $2,400 of how much money you can save in a reliable motorcycle that these bikes are. So number one, it'll be the price, right? One hell of a freaking deal. I mean, where can you get something brand new for that kind of money? You know what I mean? And where can you get a car brand new or anything brand new for under $2,400? So that's number one there, guys. Number two, I gotta say, the cost of gas. I hate to say it, but I got all the way from like 84 miles to a gallon. It's depending how you ride. You know, if you're always gunning it and you're hauling like a crazy son of a bitch, of course you're gonna waste more gas. But man, one time I tripped it and I did the whole entire mileage, man, and I was very impressed. It's a 3-gallon tank. You know, you get at least 80 miles to the gallon. You know, do the math. That's one hell of freaking incredible saving. Because you can go a distance for just a little bit of money. How much it takes to fill my tank, it's all depend of the gas prices. I have filled up my tank for like it used to be back in, you know, where Trump used to be running, and gasoline was affordable. I used to fill up my tank for like $9–10. Now, depending on the price of gas. Number two, I gotta say it about the bike. Any parts that you wanna upgrade for the bike, you want to do any upgrade like I've done to this bike, you can see, I mean, I've done windshield, I've done pegs, I've done all kinds of stuff, mufflers, all that good stuff. You're gonna get that on eBay. A lot of stuff now they're selling on Amazon. A lot of upgrades for this bike. Upgrade the tail light, upgrade the tail signal lights, upgrade all that fuck shit. Very, 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 very cheap. You know, you get all the crap made in China. So, and believe me, the tail light that I got, it's working fabulous. I haven't had any problem. You know, all these things that I put on this bike, I haven't had any problems. They've been really, 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 really good. Now, besides that, everything that you can upgrade this bike is very cheap. And now that said, the bike takes a shit and you forgot to do the oil change and you blew up the engine. Well, you know, you can get a brand new engine for the bike under $500. And where can you buy an engine for $500 brand new? And you can change this on this bike very easy. Now, if you take care of your shit, you don't have nothing to worry about, right? I change my oil. I use Lucas oil, synthetic oil. I always keep it fresh, and I don't got no problem. You know, I don't have, since I have this bike, I don't have no leaks. There's nothing that I can say that the bike is not dependable. Okay, so I'm already on 3. Number 4, and I think is the best part of all of it, is depending where you live, right? You know how prices and insurance is going now. I mean, I remember for my car back when I lived in Florida, my insurance payment, it used to be like 60 bucks a month, and it was like some fuckery like $600 for every 6 months or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And Jesus Christ, man, the price of car insurance have going skyrocketing. I mean, here in Nevada, this place is ridiculous, man, because people here can't drive for shit. And so now, you know, when I moved here, I think I was paying 60 something a month in Florida. Then I came up here, the insurance went up like around 80 something, and I'm like, okay, fucking A, it's still climbing. And little by little it kept on adding and adding and adding. And to be honest with you, right now, as a matter of fact, I was calling Geico yesterday, and I was asking them why in the hell you guys keep on charging me more and more money every fucking 6 months. You keep on increasing my insurance to pay more and more and more. Their excuse is that parts of vehicles are going up, there's more accidents, and of course, you know, because in Las Vegas a bunch of scumbags, they're constantly stealing from people, and that's a lot of people that are getting their cars stolen. For the main thing they were saying is the part of vehicles, because the accidents, it costs more money to fix a vehicle when, if you know, somebody run into you or whatnot. Which, that's not my problem, you know what I mean? That's your problem. You know, it's funny how when you have a business and somebody takes a crap on you, right? You being a personal business owner, you take all the bullets and you take, you know, and you shed all the blood, right? But a lot of these big companies, every time they gotta pay a dime more, they add up another dollar on you. And it's fucking unfair, man. I mean, we live in a country, man, that there's no control. There's no motherfucking control. You know, everything is a fucking rip-off, and it pissed me off. And we can sit here all day and talk about it and jump up and down and scream and yell, and nobody gives a fuck, right? You guys already know that. Nobody cares, nothing gonna change, and they're always gonna be the same. The richest get rich and the poor get poor. So for a bike like this, it's costing me $80 for the year for insurance. Why so cheap, right? Well, it's a 250. It's not really a true 250. It's not a big bike with big CCs, right? So they figure it's not a bike that you you know, you're not gonna hurt yourself. Which anything you hurt, a skateboard, you hurt yourself. So but the insurance is a lot cheaper, man. $80 for the year. Okay, so you can't beat that. Right now I'm paying $280 a month. It's costing me almost, oh Jesus Christ, I think I was counting, it was $1,800 for the 6 months. The prices have gone fucking ridiculous, guys, on insurance. So if you purchase the Hawk and you got just your basic coverage, it's very affordable. You know, $80 for a year. I think anybody that really have a job, I mean, if you make, you know, 10 bucks an hour, you know, you work for Mickey D's and you're making $9 an hour, I think you can afford that, and at least you have something to travel back and forth. So it's very affordable, guys. So and the fifth thing that I would say, I say the 5 things, the best thing that you can have, that you can you know, you can enjoy about the Hawk, is that, you know, this is a do sport. Okay, so this is not one of those, you know, this is the kind of bike you can go anywhere you want. You know, I can go to work, ride in the streets, you know, I see a little bit of dirt, you know, dirt road, I can go off road. I mean, you know, there's so many things you can do with these bikes that you really gonna enjoy it. And for the money, I think the bike is worth every penny. And it's a very good bike for commute to work, easy to get around. So, you know, it's lovely. It really is. I really enjoy the bike. I cannot ask for anything more for it. Yeah, I can probably say I can you know, get better, right? Because you know, it's only a 250cc. It's not really 230 something. But the bike, really, to be honest with you, the bike is worth it. It's not a bike that is very fast, because it's not, and if I say so, I'll be lying. But the bike is worth every penny. So if you're thinking about purchasing a Hawk, man, I always say in my videos, man, they're a great bike, man. They're a great bike. They're easy to ride. This bike is so very light, easy to work on. You can do you can change the oil on this bike in, man, in less than 10 minutes, you know, and that's if you're drinking a beer, you know. So the bike is pretty cool bike. And I've been enjoying this bike since day one. I know I really don't have a lot of miles, man. I'm about to hit about 3,000 miles soon. And, you know, I just don't have enough time to ride. And I was like thinking today, I was like, oh, my car is misfiring. And say I can't continue driving this car like that, because I just gonna go ahead and F my car up if I already did it. So I say, you know, I just gotta say, you know, for if you're looking to stay in the budget, if you're the type of person, even, you know, you already retired and you in a fixed income, or you know, you're getting disability and you don't really got a lot of money, and you really can't afford a vehicle, because to be honest with you guys, you know, in the United States, it's getting to a point that it's just so much, everything is costing so much, and we need to find a way. We need to find a way to survive, you know what I mean? Because it seems that the greediness of these fuckers in this town, in this country, it just keep on digging in our fucking pocket, digging in our pockets, and you gotta find a way, man, to be able to at least get around. You know what I'm saying? Be able to at least have a life. Because I mean, pretty soon I'm not gonna be able to afford a vehicle. I'm not gonna be able to afford a vehicle. I mean, think about it. If my car is costing me $280 a month, almost $1,800 something, whatever, freaking for the 6 months, how much more is gonna go up? If I'm gonna end up paying $350, $400 a month in insurance, it's time to hang the key and say, fuck it, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be paying that kind of money. Even if I make a decent dollar, man, fucked up. Stop feeding the fucking sharks, man. You know, we need to stop that. And that's the problem in America. You know, we getting fucked, but we're still feeding those fucking sharks, man. Stop, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm gonna do. I swear to God, insurance keep on going up. I'm just gonna go ahead and send the fucking tags back to fucking DMV and say, fuck you, I'm done. No more registration. It's costing me an arm and a leg. I didn't even talk about that. And registration now, and here in Nevada too, you only pay an arm and a leg for registration. And here you gotta pass the bullshit they call smug. And that's another $30, $35, $40, depending where you go, that you gotta pay before you get your motherfucking car registered, to get your registration renewal or whatnot. So, you know, it's getting to a point, it's getting so goddamn expensive. So, you know, I'm glad I purchased this bike, and I'm glad that I haven't really put a lot of mileage into it, because the day that I said I am done with the system, I am done feeding these fucking sharks, I'm gonna send that tag back, and I said done. I parked my car, put a cover on that son of a bitch, and I wait until fucking something happen, you know, which sooner or later it will. You know what I mean? It seems like, you know, when the rich are making good money, it's all good for them, but as soon as they fucking hit the fucking wall and things go full down a fucking shithole, you know, then everything will start dropping, hopefully. I don't know, I doubted it would drop prices. Like, also like rent here in Las Vegas. When I first moved here in 2013, everything used to be so affordable. very affordable. You can get a place for like, you know, $500 for a 1-bedroom apartment. But now because, you know, we got this Raiders stadium in here in Las Vegas. Since they built that crap, a lot of people have moved from California. A lot of people in California, if you guys are from California, you guys know, you guys pay an arm and a motherfucking leg for rent out there. And now a lot of people move here, and I'm saying this because I'm a maintenance guy and I work in apartments. And a lot of places, when I used to work in apartment, we had apartments that they were going for like $750 a month for a 2-bedroom. And once they built that goddamn radio stadium, the prices went up so high, right? Because now we got so much thing going on in Vegas, and now we need to charge more money. Fuck you. Fuck you. I don't fucking care about the Raiders. And I'm sorry, I don't care about it. I would not spend a dime. Look at this. Look at this. This is America now, brother. This is America. This is why people say fuck the system. You know what I'm saying? And should I blame these people? As long as they're not doing it around my fucking next to my place, I don't give a fuck. But this is America now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's sleeping in the streets. Everybody just fucking camping out, fucking in, you know, they don't work, don't do shit. They just wait, stick your hand out and say, give me $1. But anyway, going back to the rent. The rent had gone so up and up and up and up to a point that it's just like you can't live here no more. You know, the insurance is going way too high. The rent is going way too high. Food is going fucking ridiculous. I mean, I make a decent dollar. I mean, for the most part. I'm not saying I'm making fucking really good money, but it seems like the more you get paid, the more you gotta shed more blood for these fucking sharks. And every time I get $1, I get my fucking rent and fucking increase, and my insurance and my electric and my gas. Oh shit, let's talk about gas. Gas, just to heat up your fucking place here in Vegas, it costs you an arm and a leg. So what I'm saying is, guys, then slowly but surely the system, it will kick you out of your own country. And it's sad because I come from a family, you know, I come from a family that, you know, they're just Marines, and we, you know, my whole entire family, we all serve, and we fought for this country, for our freedom, right? And they're taking everything away from us, man. And slowly but surely, they figure, hey, if they can't make this kind of money, they can just go away, right? And only people that are wealthy is gonna be able to afford everything, and we're gonna be able to afford shit. Because really, I mean, even if you go buy a brand new car and your car payment is $500 and your fucking insurance is gonna be like fucking $400 something. Really, man, that's $800 something a month for a fucking vehicle that take you A to B, when this take me A to B. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we're gonna have to find a way to live. Me myself, I've been looking for an RV, looking for a mobile home, looking for something that is affordable. Even if I have to fix the damn thing myself, which I'm not, you know, I can do it all. I can do electrical, I can do all that good stuff. To find a cheaper way to live, you know. I can't be paying that much rent for a raggedy ass 1-bedroom apartment in the fucking hood, and you know, your walls around your area is all covered with fucking graffiti. You're getting people fucking like destroying property. They don't give a damn. Burning, making fire right next to where you live. You know, you're gonna go through all that bullshit, especially here in Vegas. And I only say in Vegas, man, because I'll be honest with you, that's everywhere now, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's everywhere now. That's Vegas, that's New York City, that's fucking Alabama, that's Texas. That's the way this country has become, though, right? Because it's no control. Everybody here do what the hell they want. Immigration is fucking broken. They just, people cross in hey, here's your work payment, here's your place, you get free internet, free food, free that, what the fuck? Shoot, I need to go to Mexico and cross the border so I can get free shit? You know what I mean? And a lot of people are gonna say, oh, this fucking guy is racist. No, fuck that, man. A lot of people that came to this country did it the right way. You know, back in the early 80s and 90s, people used to apply for the visa and patiently wait until they get approved and come to the United States to work and make money without sticking their fucking hands out to get shit for free. And they did it the right way, people, the right way. So, you know, it's getting to a point with the way the cost of living, the cost of everything, the gap is closing and closing and closing. And then you got a country that is so divided, and they're so divided, and nobody is doing what they're supposed to, and our immigration system is broken. There's fucking millions crossing every day, and those people are coming here taking your motherfucking job, right? I mean, I get it, everybody wants to make a living, everybody wants to live a good life, but for the love of God, people, do it the right way. Do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Because if you do it the right way, now that leaking cup it's not fucking pouring, it's just dripping. You know what I'm saying? And it's a little more easier to manage than when people just fucking like trillion motherfucking billions coming in all at once. So it's gonna get to the point that we're not gonna be able to afford to live. We're not gonna be able to afford to pay rent. A house here in Las Vegas, a fucking little shack house is probably worth fucking $60,000 here in Las Vegas. It goes for like $250,000. And I'm talking about a house that needs everything, you know what I mean? A whole goddamn roof and whatnot. So things are getting to a point that is getting too expensive. So, you know, like me, I'm looking to survive. You know, I'm a survivor. I mean, I live outdoors. I've done everything. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm looking for get myself an RV, something cheap that I can fix, maybe a mobile home. I'm looking to just keep the Hawk, because soon I'm not gonna be able to afford to pay for an insurance, and that's how you're gonna have to survive, right? Cutting everything. You know what I'm saying? Because really you don't have the luxury to keep on spending, because the more you keep, you pay, and the more you keep on feeding those sharks, the less and less and less money's in your pocket, and that's not cool. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool at all. You know what I mean? So we're gonna work for what? Just to feed the sharks, man. We work to feed the sharks. You know, I mean, I live in a country that I mean, and we all do. You know, they get paid before I get paid, and it makes me sick, man. So the whole point of the video is to show you guys, and I'll make you guys understand, man, that, you know, stop feeding the sharks, man. Find a way that you can stop the bleeding, right? Find a way to stop the bleeding, right? So if the insurance just keep going up, your rent will keep going up, find a way to not say fuck you, I'm not paying for this. Because I'm gonna tell you what, this is the problem. When people move from California here and say and at a place that used to be $400, and they stick it to them for like $1,700, and they're like, oh my god, I used to pay $2,500 in California for one bedroom. So to them it's like, oh, that's not bad. Well, that's different. In California, the jobs pay a little more money than here in Las Vegas. Las Vegas is not, don't think that you're gonna come here and find yourself a great job that you're gonna make a bunch of money, because you don't. I've been here for 10 years. I'm a maintenance guy. I'm certified AC tech. I got everything, right? And I've been applying to get a job in one of the casinos, you know, so I can at least make a decent wages. And I don't never get a motherfucking call from nobody. Why? Because you know, I don't know if you ever come to Las Vegas and you go to the casino and you're looking at everybody and it's like, oh, what the fuck? Seems like everybody's from the Philippines, and it's like, oh shit, what the hell? Vegas is a strange place. You know, instead of just them hiring different races in Las Vegas, they will hire, they will hire some race, and instead of just, like I said, instead of hiring fucking different races, they just keep on hiring everybody for the same country. You know, and it's like, what the hell? You know, why? What the hell? There's not even an African American working here. There's not even a white person working here. It's not, you know what I mean? It's just like, what the hell? Everybody's from the Philippines? You know what I mean? Or whatever. You know what I mean? There's like a hired cousin, and the cousin brings the sister brings that. Before you know, the whole entire family is working in the place, and they make it hard for you, a different kind of race, to get a job, because it seems like, you know, if you're not come from where they're from, they're not gonna hire you. I don't understand that. It is weird. You know what I mean? And if you come to Vegas, you see that. It's very divided. It's very divided, and my job is the same way. You know what I mean? And it's kind of fucked up. Like me, I hire people. In my job, I got my buddy, one of my best worker. He's African American, very good worker. And I got a dude, is a Caucasian guy, and he's a very good worker. Me, I'm Hispanic, and then I got this dude that I just hired for the Philippines, and he's decent, but he's lazy as hell. So I don't like hiring the same nationality. I like to have a mix of people, because everybody deserves a motherfucking chance. I'm not gonna go ahead and just hire, you know, just one race. And you know, everybody, I think you can have a better team like that, because everybody have a different opinion. And not, you know, when you hire somebody and everybody got the same opinion, they all team up and shit, then, you know, it's not good. You know, you hire people like that, they team up together, because, you know, they're all fucking friends, they're all family, they're all from the same place. Before you know, they all start complaining about you, and you lose your fucking job. I'm not stupid. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I know I make this video so fucking long, but I just wanted to let you guys know that, you know, if you want to stop the bleeding and stop feeding the sharks, start thinking, how can you save? How can you live for cheaper? I mean, for cheap, you know what I mean? For affordable. How can you live an affordable life? How can you you know, instead of paying, you know, $2,300 for a 2-bedroom apartment, how can I turn that around and get something that'll be cheap to live, affordable for you, and you not feeding the sharks, making them millions, you know? Hey, what the fuck is this? Fucking douchebag, you throwing all the dirt on the road. I fucking hate that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't you fucking get a broom and fucking sweep that shit and put it in the bag, you fucking cocksucker. Anyway, so how can you save money, and how can you live an affordable life that you can make, you know, a decent wages and put some money in your bank, right? You gotta put some money in your bank. You gotta save the money, man. Fuck feeding those fucking sharks, man. Because when you feeding the shark, you don't get to save on nothing, and you're not taking care of you. You're taking care of somebody else, and I'm not gonna live in this motherfucking life to feed somebody else. I'm here for me, not nobody else, man. I'm not gonna sit here and make you rich. I'm sorry, Mr. Landlord, if you're listening. You're a fucking greedy motherfucker. You always want more, and you never do shit. I've been living in my place for 10 years. When I took my place, the cabinets used to be different colors, like the fucking rainbow, and I was like, hey man, you know what, you can paint these motherfuckers, you know, like they look like shit, bro. And they're like, no, you take it as is. But they have, since I've been living there, like $600 increase on rent. But the son of my bitch never done anything. I had to paint the motherfucking cabinets out of my own pocket, so I can at least, when somebody come to my place, it doesn't look like a fucking goddamn a circus fucking clown place, you know what I mean, with different color cabinets and shit. And but what I'm trying to say, man, and my advice to y'all, stop feeding the fucking sharks. Stop feeding the shark, man. Let's make a difference in this fucking world, man. Let's change this country. Let's stop saying, no, I'm not paying you. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna pay extra for that. Because when you stop doing that, hopefully people are gonna realize that, like, oh man, people are not paying for this shit. I'm gonna have to lower the price so we can make their money. And hopefully we can change the pattern that we're going, because we're going in a pattern that we walking ourselves out the door. You know what I'm saying? If this continue, you're not gonna be able to afford to live. You're not gonna be able to afford to put a roof in your head. You're not gonna be able to afford a fucking vehicle. You're not gonna be able to afford fucking food, because it's fucking going up the fucking skyrocketing. And the last time I ate a steak, I don't even remember. You know what I mean? You guys need to work on that. You guys need to put a stop to the bleeding. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching my channel. I hope what you heard from me helps you. If you don't like it, that's fine. My channel is not like a channel like I'm making millions, so I speak my motherfucking mind. And that's it, man. You know, a lot of people have left me a lot of stupid comments, and I really don't give a damn. All you doing is wasting your motherfucking breath, people. So if you want to sit there and criticize me and say a bunch of dumb shit, that's fine. It's a free country, and that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Your opinion, everybody's opinion. But you know what I mean? Don't start calling names and saying stupid shit, man. Because you know what I mean? You gotta respect others, man. When you don't respect people, that shows you are a fucking ignorant motherfucker. And if you leave me stupid comments like that, it's because you're a fucking loser, and you don't respect nobody. And if you're that kind of person, you know, that's sad, bro. You know what I mean? But for those that have common sense and they're smart and they're not ignorant and understand what I'm coming from, thank you for watching my channel. Love ya. Be safe.